Hello and welcome to another Cracking the Cryptic, and we are going to be looking at a liar puzzle today. And I will tell you a secret: I hate liar puzzles. I am so bad at them. I find them so confusing, and no doubt today will be no exception. We will get to that in a moment. I do want to congratulate some more successful solvers who have tracked the triptych. Since yesterday, we've had Matthew Brockwell, Real Deal Cadil, Eric Bill, who dedicates his solve of the Valentine's Day puzzle to Annie, Harry Dorsey, John and Kyle, Jack Fiddler, and Stefan Klepsik. Well done to those guys. Eric also finished off Groundhog Day, as did John Glass, and well done to that. That was the puzzle we published on the 1st of February. So all of those, good job. Now, we have loads of content on Patreon. We've been putting other stuff up there. The secondary Tan Die video, which shows her solving average arrows, and in many ways is the most astonishing solve that she achieves in the twinkling of an eye. She is an amazing solver, and it's well worth watching that if you haven't. As I say, plenty of stuff on Patreon. Also, our apps on the links in the description field under the video, as is this puzzle. Now, this came from Marvin Kanhauser. We did a puzzle by him about 3 weeks ago, I think, and he sent us this. Very interesting rules. Now, in fact, the way Marvin sent it to us, the cages were in about 9 or 10 different colours. Actually, I mean, I was going to say that, well, we can't possibly show that in our software where we only have 6 usable colours. But Simon showed us all yesterday that we can actually use all 9 colours and shade the whole grid. Now, I'm still not doing that for Marvin's puzzle because he had also to include a key as to what colour meant what number, and that's very difficult for us to show. And it's reasonably simply presented. So this is a killer Sudoku. As you can see, normal Sudoku rules apply. Cages add up to the sums, except half of them don't. Seriously. What you will notice if you study the grid is that there are 2 cages with each sum in them. So there's a 4 here and a 4 here. There's a 16 here and it has a partner 16 here. There are 2 of each type. One of them is true and one of them is lying. So this is detective Sudoku. We have to find out which cages are true and which cages are lying. I mean, not only is this kind of a hideous thought that half the clues in this puzzle, apart from the givens, I suppose, are wrong, but the idea that you can actually complete the grid with only half the cages given is quite shocking to me as well. But anyway, we shall see how it goes. Do give it a try on the link below the video. Marvin's a good constructor, so I think you'll enjoy it, but we'll see if I do. And I'm going to try it now. Let's get cracking. So, okay, I mean, clearly, the first thing we have to do is establish something is wrong. Roggen. Look, this 11. That would have 11 in 4 cells has to be 1, 2, 3, 5, and we have a genuine given 2. Okay, I'm going to mark the wrong cells in what colour? Blue. Blue is wrong in this puzzle, and green is right. So this 11 is right and does contain 1, 2, 3, 5. The 2s can't be there. Yeah, that immediately falsifies the 6 cage. That must be wrong because 1, 2, 3, 5 are in the 11 cage in box 4. So that can't be made up of either 1, 5 or 2, 4. So the other 6 cage is correct. And it obviously contains 1, 5 or 2, 4. Yeah, don't know what to do with that though. The 16s were interesting. A 2-cell cage. So if that is correct, that's a 9, 7. If this is correct, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. The 17s are just 2 2-cell cages. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of these are, yeah, 15 is either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would have to have the 3 there. 1, 4, 5 here. That would force a 2 here. 4, 9 would go here. So that 15 being right would make that 4 wrong. Oh, this could still be right with 8, 7, 6 there. Oh, okay, this is weird. The 8s. No, they could actually even coexist. Down here, these add up to 35, so one of them's wrong, but that 19's all right. Wow, what the heck? $24. Ah, if these were genuine, that's quite amusing. These would add up to 57 plus another cell in that column. So, does that prove 2 of them are wrong? No, I don't think it does. Actually, it probably does. Even those 2 being right would only leave 5 for those. Yeah, 2 of these these cages in the file column are wrong. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know how to use it because the other one is probably right, but yeah, I was going to look at this. 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 is 26. Oh, look at this 16 cage. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's right. Yeah. If this was genuine, this 16 cage, you'd put 7 and 9 in here. You'd obviously have to have 7 in this cell, 9 here. Now, both 24 cages would have a 9 and 7 looking at them. And I don't think 8654 is enough. 8654 adds up to 23. So both 24 cages would be impossible if this 16 was genuine. That's brilliant, actually, if that's the intended way, and I love that. Right, so this 16 is genuine. That must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we can take 3 out of there. Now this 10 cage can't be genuine. That would have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously there'd be 6 digits with the same number, so that's false. Where's the genuine 10 cage? Down here. That's not so helpful. The rest of these cells in box 8 are 5, 7, 8, 9. Now obviously this 19 cage can't be genuine. I think I worked out earlier that these add up to 35, so that would have to be a 10 if they were both genuine, so that's wrong. The right 19 is down here. Can that be 3? 22. Oh, those can just be 9, 8, and 6. Okay, so 19. There's quite a few ways to make up 19. You do need a 1. Yeah, you do need a 1. I'm going to pencil mark that. And there's a 1 in this cage. So the 1 in box 9 is in one of these 3 cells, which... No, it's not that helpful. 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, you don't need to have a 2, otherwise I could do the same with 2. Is there something going on? I've got 3 genuine, quite small cages in the bottom 2 rows. So these add up to 35. Plus that is 45. Now, the secret that we occasionally impart is that each row, column and box adds up to 45, because that's the sum of 1 to 9. So 2 rows add up to 90. And if the green cells are 45, the remaining cells have to add up to 45 as well. That can only be an 8 at maximum. Oh, maybe this is going to prove the 17 cage can't be genuine. I think it might. Let me just see. 9 here, but then you can't have an 8 in the box. So you could have 9, 7, 6, 5 adding up to 27. This would be 8 at maximum if that's a 9. 35, and 8 there is 43. I think that's right. That's not enough. Let me just check the logic here. So the maximum this could be, so if the 17 is genuine, that's what I'm trying to rule out. If the 17 is genuine here, it uses up 9 and 8. So you could have a 9 here. But you can only have 7, 6, 5 in the rest. That is 27. Plus 8 here, which would be the maximum once 9's there. 8 here, maximum because of the 9 there, is 43. Plus the 3 green cages, 62, 78, 88. That is not enough. So this cannot be genuine. Wow. Just wondering, is there a slightly... There is actually probably a slightly simpler way to see that. Yeah. Okay, here's a slightly simpler thing actually that I've just worked out as well. If this contained a 9 in this green cage, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. That's the only way you could get a 9 into a 5-cell 19 cage. Then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 in that cage, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this cage. You'd have to fit 1, 2, 3, and 4 into those 3 cells, which is clearly nonsensical, impossible, and gobbledygook. So there isn't a 9 in the green cage. Therefore, 9 in this box must be in one of those 2 cells, not in those 3. This becomes a 9, in fact. That's our first achieved given digit. This still can't be... Yeah, now you've got a 9 there and a 9 there, and the 17 cage can't be genuine. So that's another nice way of working it out. Anyway, that 17 is not genuine. This 17 is, and I think we worked out already that 2 of these cells confined to column 9 are fake. So if that was genuine... Oh, sorry, this is genuine. If that was genuine, that would be 41. These 3 cells would have to add up to 5. They can't do that. That is fake. This 24 is genuine. And now, oh, but we don't know that there's a 7 there. So 7654 would be 22. So it must have an 8 in. I think it must have a 7 in as well. 8654 is 23. That's not enough. So yes, it has a 7 in as well. So still this can be genuine, this 15, which is amazing to me at this point. I'm sure we'll rule that out. The trouble with these blue cages is they just don't add anything. They just mean they don't add up to that number, but that's not all that useful. Right, what about these 4? So, oh, can this be a 3? No, I looked at that. Oh, 9, 6, 8. Yes, it can be a 3. This is now not 1, 9. Oh, I'll tell you what. 9, 7, 6, 4, 7, 9, 6, 4. Oh, I don't know. Right, let's look at something else then. Can that be genuine? It would either be 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. If it was 1, 2, 5, 4 there, 2 there. I don't know. I tell you what, 2 there. Now we know the 24 is genuine. 2 in box 2 must be in one of those 2 cells. And that being the case, this can't be a 2. But this can still be 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. Just, I think. I don't know what to look at next. If this 15 is genuine, it's 8-7. But which is quite restricting. But the alternative is that this is genuine. I don't know. Okay, what about this 4 and 8? They would both need a 1 to be genuine, so they can't both be true. That needs a 1 as well, and that's already got a 1. Okay, if I could find out that 4 and 8 here, one of them is true. Right, if they were both false, that would be a 4, making this a 1-5 pair. This would have to be a 1-3-4 triple. Oh, look, that's lovely. That couldn't happen. Right. Okay, I'm postulating that those two are false. Both of them. Now, this gets interesting for a really weird reason. Those two are false. That puts a 4 in this cell. That makes this a 1-5 pair. And now you've got 4-3-1-5 there. Now, this is 1 or 5, so this cell, this 8 cage, can't be 1-2-5, or it would clash with that. It also can't be 1-3-4, the alternative makeup of 8, because 1, 3, and 4 are all in those cells looking at this one. That is amazing. Okay, so one of these 4 or 8 is genuine and uses 1. And now the 1s have been used up in rows 5 and 6. And this 3 cage cannot have 1. So all that work with 4s and 8s leads me to a conclusion about the 3 cages. That is not a cage. This is genuinely a 3, which is a bit of a shock. So 9 goes there. These now have to be 8 and 6. This group of cells is 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. So 1, 2, and 4 have been used up twice in the bottom rows. This is a trio of 1, 2, 4. Oh yeah, obviously. This has become a 6 due to the 5, 7, 8 triple. 8 there. This is now a 3, 7, 10 cage because that's genuine. 9, 8 says that 9 and 8 are here. In fact, we can write them in. 6 and 5 are here. We can write them in. Now, one of these is genuine. Do we know which one yet? No, but maybe we can prove this isn't. We know it doesn't have a 3 in it. Can it be 1, 2, 5? That puts 4 here, 2 here, 2 there. This couldn't be genuine, and this would be, but that's predictable. Oh, I don't know. Oh, irritating. Okay. Look, yes, if this 15 cage was genuine, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5 it would have to be. This 8 cell, this row 1, column 8 up here, couldn't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That would make the 8 cell false. So if the 15 cage is genuine, the 8 cage is genuine, then the 4 isn't here, and then the 4 here is, but it can't be, because 3, 2, 1, 4, 5 would put a 4 in box 2, which would clash with the 4 you'd have to put in the 4 cage. That is hard. And finally, we unsurprisingly get that this 15 cage is a liar. So this one is genuine and contains 8 and 7. And I think that may be quite helpful. That makes this a 5. This is not a 5, therefore, anymore. Ooh, what's that done? I don't know. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 5. Still don't actually know about these 4 and 8, although they've been so helpful with other cages. Right, we're still going to have to establish which of 4 and 8 is correct. So if this is a 4, this goes 1, 5. I just don't know what that means here. And again, it's great to glue all these cages in, but it just means I have no idea what goes in them at all. 9, 8. Oh, 9, 8 is a pair. There and there. Oh, that's lovely. So 9 and 8 have to be in these 3 cells. One of them has to get into the 8 cage, therefore, and that is false. Wow, so this one's genuine. I didn't expect that. Okay, so it can't have a 3 in it. It must be 1, 2, 5. That fixes this as a 4. Let's get the mode right. 4, 2 there. This now must be false. And we have the whole of the cages, all of the cages are coloured. Right, 1, 2, 5. We can put the 2 in. I worked that out earlier. That has fixed this as a 4. This one is genuine, so 1, 3 in there. That makes this 2 and this 1. This is where 3 goes in column 9. We've got a 2, 4, 7 triple there. 5 goes here. We have 6, 8, and 9 there. Up here we have 6 and 7 are, but there's a 7, 8 definitely in that cage. In fact, now we've got a 6, we must know. Oh, well, let's just do the reverse maths. 24 plus 15 is 39, plus 5 is 44. This is the 1. And we have 4, 7, 8, 5 in the cage. Oh, well, I'll work out how they go soon. That's not a 1 now, nor are those. Those aren't 2s and haven't been for ages. That's not a 2. Oh, I thought this would be falling apart a bit more, but it's retaining its secret. Well, now I'm missing obvious things because I don't know what questions to ask. Right, 9 there gives us a 9 here. That takes out the 9 there. I promise I'm not trolling you when I miss obvious things. It's just because so much has opened up that 5 resolved that you can't see everything all at the same time, I'm afraid. What with being human and all that, they can't have a 3, so they don't have 1 and 5. That becomes an 8. The 6 in the column goes there. 2, 2, 2. Those don't have an 8. 3, 2, 4, 5, 7. No, that's not a 4. We've got 1, 3, and oh look, a 1, 3, 2, 5 quadruple there. So 7 and 8, which can't go in these 3 cells, must be over here. Yeah, that's quite nice. These are 6, 4, and 9. We can put the 6 in, 4, 9 pair, 7, 8. 5, 3, 1, 2 to go in here. That gives us another 1, 2, 3, 5 quadruple in the middle row. That resolves this 4, 2 at the end. 9 in the row has to be there. That's a 6. 9. That's a naked single 7. This is 6 or 8. In fact, that's where 6 goes in the row. 8 and 7 there. These are not 2 and 5. These are 4 and 8 in the 6 cage. Ridiculous as it seems. Oh yeah, that 3, 1 pair is resolved by the given 3. These now can't have a 3. These can't have a 3. That's where 3 is in the middle row. That fixes the 5, 1 pair. This is now a 2, 3 pair. 4, 9. Take 1 out of there. Right, we've got 1 and 3 to put in column 6. I've just done that the wrong way round. 3 there, 1 at the top. 5 and 1. 6, 8 and 9 to fill in here. Ooh, it's almost not quite enough information for the bottom, for the columns 4 and 5. Right, 5 and 7, they must go there. 4 and 3 really have been finishing off for a while now, which is quite nice at the end of a tricky liar puzzle, frankly. So 1 to finish the column there. That stops that being a 1. 3 and 7 have been resolved for a while. That does 4 and 7. That does 2 and 5. 4 there. 2 and 1 here. I have to say, my prejudice against liar puzzles has been changed by this one. I thought this was really clever and actually extremely good fun. So thank you, Marvin. You've made a better man of me today. 8 and 9 there. That is 6. That is 8. Let's see. I don't seem to have missed any cells. Looks good to me. There we go. That is the puzzle with blue cells, blue cages falsified. They were the liars. And we have detected we've detected the actual killers. I suppose the actual killers are the green ones, and the blue ones were liars and not killers. An unusual way round for the detective to be operating. But thank you very much for watching. There will be more names, I've no doubt, to announce tomorrow who have solved Tracking the Triptych or even Groundhog Day. We will be putting up the solution to Reverend's Puzzle Hunt soon, a document. So have a look at that. That was the one that started with the rectangle of colours. And thank you very much for watching as always. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.